Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Jal Panther Football from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by the City of Jal, Nana's Cafe, Fulco Trucking, Panther Energy, the Jal Clinic, the Woolworth Library, Lavelle Insurance, the Jal Schools, Delaware Water Corporation, and Eunice Pump and Supply. Alongside Don Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle. Thanks for being with us. Panther Stadium tonight as the 2-0 Panthers take on the 0-1 Hobbs JV. So, Don, you were with the Panthers last Friday night, taking the long trip over the mountain to Tularosa, and a little bit of a slow start for the Panthers, but they came on and put it away early.
Yeah, definitely had some trouble early on in that first quarter, but so did Tularosa. Both teams really had a little trouble settling down, focusing, and it was a penalty fest during that first quarter. So not much scoring got done. It took a long time to play that first quarter, and it was back and forth. The possessions went back and forth. The teams traded it back and forth to each other through turnovers and punts, but they finally in that second quarter, Jal sort of settled in, and Jal was the first team to really settle down and start scoring on Tularosa. And once they did, they never stopped. The score was tied at the end of that first quarter, 7-7 last week, and it looked like it was just going to be a hard-fought battle the whole game. But Jal pulled away. They scored 3 touchdowns in that second quarter, and then another one right before the halftime. And right after half, they were able to get it into running clock situation. They got 35 points ahead of Tularosa. And once that happened, then the time really started coming off. Jal kept scoring, and as soon as they got 57-7, as soon as they got that score and were 50 points ahead, right before the end of the third quarter, the game ended.
Well, and that's exactly what they want to see. Of course, the opening round against Tucumcari, it was over by halftime. A big win for the Jal Panthers. So still number one in Class 2A and taking on the Hobbs JV. Over the years, the Panthers have taken on the Hobbs JV, I think, pretty much every year. But I think even more important the last couple of years, because the Hobbs varsity, of course, is now coached by Ken Stevens, who was the longtime coach in Eunice. But Coach Jackson, who took over in Eunice, kept most of that offense and defense in place down in Eunice, which is a district game for these Panthers. So really, this is almost kind of a tune-up to the big rivalry game in about 6 weeks when the Cardinals come in here.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's worth noting, too, that starting the season, Eunice was ranked number 1 in Class 2A, and Jal was third. Now they flipped. Eunice has bumped down to third, and Jal, on the strength of the first 2 games, their performance, of course, the blowout against Rama, and then their blowout last week of Tularosa. Tucumcari. Now they are number 1 in 2A. So, yeah, it's definitely a good place for Jal to be. I think they're getting some respect, and that should give them a lot of confidence going into this game as well, because the coaches and the rest of the state are taking notice of them and giving them some respect in the rankings, and Jal should feel really good about that. Heading even against a bigger school, even a JV level for 6A, they should feel good coming into tonight's game.
Well, and Hobbs is going to come in, as we've seen with all the Kent Stevens teams. Of course, the head JV coach is Drew Robinson, but it is the same system that is in place. They are going to be very balanced depending on what they think they can do. Run, pass, it doesn't really matter. They're going to be, a more balanced option kind of team. So something Jal going to have to be aware of. You can't just stack 9 or 10 in the box and go after the run game, because this is a Hobbs team that can air it out. The JV team, of course, not on varsity, but they play the same offense, they play the same style, and just looking at some of these young men warm up out there for the Hobbs Eagles, they can absolutely fly, and it looks like their primary quarterback tonight is going to be Derek Hall, and he's got a good arm and can air it out. So it'll be a pretty good test, I think, tonight for the Jal secondary.
Yeah, Jal's defense did a really nice job of sealing off Tularosa last week, but they knew that Tularosa, basically, they had a run game. They had an air game. Tularosa almost never ran the football. Even when their passing game was not firing and they were not able to, put any points on the board successfully, they still didn't didn't go to a running game. So Jal really didn't have to worry about a team that was running and passing and going back and forth and having to be versatile on the field. Tonight, they're going to have to really watch and be able to shift back and forth against a running game, against a passing game, and have their secondary teams, their special teams also firing on all pistons tonight.
Well, it's going to be very important, and tonight is a special game for us as we will be introducing you to your new Jal Panther crew here in just a little while, as Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos will be taking over the call, and we're looking forward to having those two young men help us. We'll turn it over to them in the second quarter, and then we'll talk to them and find out a little bit more about them at halftime, but looking forward to those young men coming on board and helping us out with Jal Panther Sports. Let's go ahead and take a quick time out, come back and continue. This is your Panther pregame show on the Jal Sports YouTube channel, the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel tonight too, and on HobbsAmerica.com.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers. For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way, Jal Panthers.
In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Jal Panther and Hobbs Eagle Football from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. I'm TJ Miracle alongside Dawn Morgan, and we will be introducing you to Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos, our new Jal Panther crew, and they'll be taking over from us at the second quarter tonight. So looking forward to introducing them to all of you here on the Jal Sports YouTube channel. Of course, the Jal tab at HobbsAmerica.com. Just a quick programming note. The Jal Invitational Volleyball Tournament will get underway tomorrow, and we will have those games as Adam and Jackson will be providing coverage from those games from over at Panther Gym tomorrow, starting bright and early at 8 a.m. So 2-0 for the Jal Panthers, have not yet faced much of a test on. Of course, coming in and blown out Tucumcari in the opener a couple of weeks ago. And then, as we mentioned earlier in the pregame show, getting a little bit of a slow start against Tularosa before turning it on and just absolutely blowing them out of the stadium. I think just looking at the size of this Hobbs team and some of the athleticism that's there, may be a little bit tougher for them tonight.
Maybe a little intimidating, but, they've gone up against good teams in the past. This team going up against, some very good teams and some bigger teams than just 2A last season. So, I think that they might be a little intimidated at first, but I think they can hold their own against Hobbs JV. Yeah, it's going to be a much bigger test for them than they've had so far in the season. But going into it, they're not expected from the outside. Now they're thinking, hey, we're Jal, we're tough, we want to win every game we can. From the outside, when you look at it, a lot of people are not going to expect Jal to win this game against a 6A, even a JV 6A program is going to be bigger and but maybe not better. I think Jal probably wants to feel like they've got just as good a chance to beat Hobbs JV tonight as any other team, and maybe a better one.
Well, they do, and I think one of the keys tonight, as we know with the Panthers, as goes Alex Xavier Catillon and Jacob Lujan, so goes the Panthers. Going to be important for the offensive line tonight to give them good blocking, to open holes, and on the rare occasions where they do pass the ball, it's under 10 times a game, to give Alex Xavier, although Jacob can drop back and wing one too, to give them enough time to find their open receivers and get the ball down the field.
Yeah, definitely going to have to, Carrion needs protection for whatever he decides. He's known as a quarterback who does keep the ball a lot. They use the design quarterback keeper play a lot, and it's usually effective. But Lujan, they've used the little option a lot of times where the ball is snapped to Lujan, and he either pitches it to Carrion, takes it himself, or Lujan has got a pretty good little arm, and he winged one last week in the game against Tularosa, and he's been successful at that as well. So they've, Jal's got some options, but what they need is they've got to be tough on the line. They've got to offer protection, give Carrion a chance to develop the play, and they've also got to open up. They've got to have good blocking and clean tackles to open up some running room.
As the Panthers break through onto the field, the Panthers wearing the home blue unis with the white letters and numbers, the gold pants, the gold hats with the Jal brand on the side of the helmet. The Hobbs Eagles are in the road whites, all white unis with black letters and numbers, the black hats with the Hobbs H with the eagle perched on the H coming through on the side of their helmets. As the Panthers out on the field getting ready for the start of this one, we were talking, of course, about the offense. Defense is going to need to get after and I think put some pressure on the Hobbs quarterback and running backs tonight. Going to be very important to get that pressure in there against a line that is going to be much bigger than I think anything that they've seen so far in the season.
That's one thing about Jal last week. They were facing an almost exclusive air game, a passing game, and they were able to provide really good pass coverage downfield, clean coverage most of the time. There was one horse collar tackle that took them back 15 yards, but other than that, after that first quarter, they didn't incur a lot of penalties. They played pretty clean football, and they were able to really guard against that pass. And they also, there were some INTs last week as well. So, they're going to be looking to maybe, try to do that to the Eagles JV tonight.
Well, they certainly are. As we get ready for the national anthem, we will take a timeout, come back, and kick this one off. This is Jal Panther and Hobbs Eagle JV football from New Walmart Digital, One Radio Square Sports.
As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans. Lavelle Insurance, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of JAL Athletics. Delaware Water Company helps keep our drinking water clean and available by supplying water recycling services for our produced oil-filled water. Delaware Water Company loves being a part of the youth of the community. Their Panthers are hardworking students, and with hard work and dedication, they can accomplish anything. Delaware Water Company encourages you to come out to the games or view it on YouTube or hobbsamerica.com. Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
And welcome back to Panther Stadium, getting ready for the kickoff of Game 3 for your number 1 ranked Jal Panthers as they take on the 0-1 Hobbs JV. I'm TJ Miracle alongside Dawn Morgan for part of the game tonight, and we'll introduce Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos to you coming up here in just a little while. The Hobbs Eagles won the toss, but they deferred to the second half, and so it'll be Ketion Lujan and company. They will have the ball first as we get ready to start this one off. Final thoughts, Dawn Morgan?
Yeah, Jal just needs to try to come in and really establish their game, try to play their game, and really follow their strengths, but also adjust and adapt to what the Eagles are throwing at them tonight.
Nathan Almanza will tee it up for the Hobbs Eagles at the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive will be Fernando Rubio for your Jal Panthers as Almanza comes up to the line, puts the boot into it, and we are underway. It'll be a short kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men at the 35 and hit immediately out at the 37-yard line. Coming through and putting the big hat on him was Tristan Davis, so stopping a big return, but good field position for the Panthers. First down and 10, mark it at the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
Panthers are moving left to right. That is north to south.
And I believe that was Arroyo who fielded the ball for a slight return. He got a few yards up.
Yeah, got a couple yards before he got met there. So Hobbs will come out, going to run, looks like a 4-3 defense. And the Panthers are going to come out moving from the left to the right, twins to the right, one to the left. Single back in the backfield is Jacob Lujan. As Ketion from the pistol formation, going to bark out what he wants, gets it. He's going to fake the handoff. Nope, he will hand it off to Lujan right up the middle. Not a lot of running room for Jacob. He's going to get past the line, but not much more before he's met by Ivan Vargas for Hobbs.
Maybe,
it'll be a pickup of 2.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe about a yard and a half, 2 at the most.
So it'll be a second down and 8 to go for your Jal Panthers. Just underway here in the first quarter. Thanks for tuning in tonight on the Jal Sports YouTube channel, the Hobbs Sports YouTube channel, and the Jal and Hobbs tabs both at hobbsamerica.com. So Ketion's ready to go, and they're going to stack 2 receivers right side, put another one out left, and Alex Xavier going to take it himself. Quarterback keeper left side gets away from the initial contact and is going to push forward and bowl forward and get out past the 45 near the 50. Mark him at the 48 officially. It'll be a pickup of 10 and move the chains. First down, Panthers.
Yeah, nice, because that's all you need to do. You need to keep the chains moving forward, and Ketion is so tough. We've watched him. You think he stopped, and he'll eke out another 2, 3, 4 yards pushing forward like he did, and that's not easy because he was going up against one of the Hobbs big boys.
Zach Awad looks like he got him and dragged him with him.
And number 60, Vargas, as well.
So now it'll be twins to the left, one to the right. The deep back is going to be Lujan from the far hash mark. And the pistol formation. Alex Xavier gets the ball. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it himself. Comes around near side, trying to find the edge. Gets across the 50 into Hobbs territory before he is hit from behind and brought down by Xavier Alvarado. It'll still be good for a pickup of 6 and just move the chains, keep everything manageable. Second down and 4.
Yeah, and you know, Jal, I think their natural rhythm is to work pretty quickly. And if they're allowed to do that, they usually, bring the plays in pretty quickly. They can do a quick set on the line.
Norbert Cervantes is bringing the play in to Ketion, who's going to go relay it. Hobbs looks like they're going to put 3 men on the front this time. They may be thinking about a blitz here. They're going to spread out a little bit from the near hash mark. Twins left, 1 right. One tight end in the ball game. Good snap. Alex Xavier option look. Gets it to Lujan. Bobbles in a minute. Now he's got a seam. He's across the 40 to the 35, and he is bumped down, but a flag on the play. That's in the neighborhood of holding, and this one will be coming back. It'll wipe out about a 12-yard run for Jacob Lujan, and it will wind up coming back in the neighborhood of holding, and it will be holding on the Panthers. So wipe out the first down and move the ball backwards. First penalty of the ball game, and it'll reset the ball at 2nd down and 10. It is from the spot of the foul. Should take them back to about the original line of scrimmage.
Lujan actually kind of looked like he lost his balance just a bit. He was skidding up to right at the 35-yard line. Of course, it doesn't matter because it ends up coming back on the penalty anyway.
And we have seen a little bit of rain in the area and wetness.
Maybe a little slickness.
Yeah, maybe a little slick out there. And so with the 10-yard penalty, it goes from 2nd and 4 to 2nd down and 10. So Jal will reline up, ball back inside Panther territory. 2 receivers right, bunched up tight, 1 to the left. Ketion surveys the defense, 3 men across the front, although the end near side looks like he's coming in. Option look again. They'll pitch it to Lujan. He's across the 50 to the 45, gets a block across the 40. Dragon Eagles with him across the 35, down to the 32-yard line, but the ball comes out, and the Eagles say they have it, as that's going to be recovered by Mirai Orozco. And so it is a pickup of 24 yards for Lujan, but he fumbles it away, and so Hobbs will take over off of the fumble.
Yeah, it's such a shame because that was an explosive run as he found a little seam, opened it up, and he's so quick he was through it. But you got to protect the football. And now, of course, Hobbs gets their first hands on it, their chance at an offensive drive coming up right here.
And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They're going to have it on their own 27-yard line. Hall is the quarterback. He'll fake the handoff. He'll throw it across the middle, and dangerous throw overthrows his intended target, Deshaun Franklin. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. So a low snap, though, and a nice job by Hall to handle it. Ricky Gonzalez is the deep back.
Yeah, and as well as you've got number 21 over here on the near side who can run or catch, Deshaun Franklin.
And also is going to be,
Looks like
that's A.J. Portillo.
A.J. Portillo over here on the left side as well.
Has the snap, and they'll hand it off and hit in the backfield and brought down, nowhere to go for Gonzalez. As a nice job shooting through the line for your Jal Panthers, as that was Daniel Herrera who got the initial hand on him, and then bringing him down was Jesus Ketion. It'll be a loss of 3, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 13.
Yeah, nice job by the Jal D sniffing that one out and moving across the line. They penetrated almost immediately.
Panthers going to put 3 men across the front, and 2 make that 3 linebackers as they're going to cheat up tight. As Hall fakes the handoff, he's going down the far sideline, has a man, and overthrows his intended target, as running and having about a half step down there was number 82, Austin Chavarria.
But that was nice coverage, pass coverage, and it was clean coverage downfield against him as well. And that looks like, was that Sandoval? Is that number 7?
I believe it might have been.
Having trouble. Yeah, exactly. It does look like could be Connor Andre.
So it'll be punt time for the Hobbs Eagles, facing a 4th down and 13. So they'll punt it away, the Jal defense, and it's a bad snap. It's going to go over the head of the punter, Mirai, and he's just going to boot it out of the back of the end zone for the safety and put 2 on the board for the Panthers as they get the safety on a bad snap. And so that's actually going to go into the books as a sack on Mirai Orozco. And it'll be a safety and a turnover. So Orozco is going to wind up losing actually 24 yards and then boots it out of the end zone for the safety. So Jal will get its first sack, a safety, and they take the early 2-0 lead. So with the change of possession and the free kick coming up, we'll take 30 seconds in return. This is Jal Panther Hobbs Eagle Football from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers. For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers.
A bad snap over the head of Marai Orozco, who just has to boot it out of the back of the end zone, results in a safety, and the Jal Panthers take the early 2-0 lead after the defense held very tight and actually held Hobbs to negative yardage. So the Panthers take the early 2-0 lead and will get the ball back. So teeing it up to boot it away will be Nathan Almanza. And back deep will be Fernando Rubio to receive for the Panthers as the Eagles elect to go with the kickoff of the tee instead of a punt. Panthers going to move a couple more guys up tight.
It's probably a good decision. I think they'll get much more longer yardage out of it, and he is putting the big boot into
And it'll
it.
be a line drive. It'll come to one of the up men, and they'll run the starburst, and it'll come to Lujan near side. Gets a block to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. One man to beat, to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Put it in the end zone. 6 on the board. Touchdown, Panthers. A 60-yard touchdown return for Jacob Lujan, and the Panthers make the Eagles pay and take the 8-0 lead.
Wow. So coming off of the heels of a mistake, which is just a gift, the Panthers were not complacent. They didn't just leave well enough alone. They decided to get a little tricky, run that starburst, and it did. I think it took the Hobbs defense, the special teams, by surprise. And, man, Lujan, as I said, he's so quick. You give him a little bit of a seam, and he can be through it and in the end zone before you know it.
Yeah, he got a step, and he took off. There was nothing on that far side that Carlos Jimenez could do once he got past him, and Jimenez is not a slow young man. So the point after to come, the snap is a little low. The kick is popped up, and it will go through. So the point after is good with 8:35 remaining in the first quarter. It's Jal 9, Hobbs yet to get on the board. This is Jal Panther and Hobbs Eagle JV football from Noel Mark Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
A 60-yard kickoff return for Jacob Lujan. The point after is good. And the Panthers, just like that, are up 9-0, taking advantage of a couple of Hobbs miscues. As the point after, of course, booted through by Isaiah Rodriguez, who will now kick it off for the Panthers. With Don Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle as Rodriguez puts the boot into it. It'll come near side. It'll be bouncing at the 20. It'll be fielded on the sideline by number 21, who brings it up. He gets a good block. He's across the 30, 35 to the 40 to the 50 as Rodriguez dragging him with him. The ball pops out. It is loose on the turf, and getting it back is going to be Franklin, but he gets it back, but we got a flag at midfield. I think we may have a block in the back. So a great return for Franklin, but something tells me this one's coming back.
Yeah, a flag
and
that
it
early.
will be on Hobbs. I did not see the call, but that's in the neighborhood of a hold or a block in the back. So it will be from the spot of the foul. So still a pretty good return there for Franklin as he got a whale of a block at about the 30, and that sprung him up the near sideline, and he took off. But that one's going to come all the way back inside the 25. And they're going to bring it inside the 20, looks like. They threw the flag near midfield, but it must have happened out near. They're going to move it inside the 15 down to about the 12-yard line. So that happened up about the 22. So maybe he got sprung early with that block and that hold. So the Eagles not helping their own cause. Big penalty moves them back to their own 12-yard line, and that's where they'll take over their second possession of the ball game.
Yeah, dangerously close to the end zone again. Anything can happen here.
As Hall from the shotgun, he's got Looks like Gonzalez in the backfield with him. 4-receiver set, has to pick that one up off the turf, and he is going to be swarmed under and met and dropped. A little miscommunication in the backfield. He's going to be all the way back near the 5-yard line. Coming up from the pile for your Jal Panthers, Alexavier Carillon. He gets the sack to go along with it. And so they're going to move him all the way back. Let's see where they spot him. They're going to put him at the 7. So it'll be a 5-yard sack on Hall. And it'll be 2nd and 15.
Hobbs really making a lot of mistakes. So many low snaps, and Jal is capitalizing on that. They're right there.
So 2nd down and 15 after the sack. 7:49 remaining in the first quarter. As Hall going to shift his line around a little bit. Now Jal going to shift some things up. Fake the handoff, pump fake near side, and skips that one into Portillo, his intended target, and so incomplete. Now it'll be 3rd down and 15 for the Eagles. They just have not found anything to go with the offense so far. They've got Nick Reber in the game, number 34, as a fullback. So trying to give them a little extra protection back there. 9-0, the Panthers in the lead. Still early in this first quarter, but now looking to pin Hobbs deep.
Well,
trying to force 3 and out here, if at all possible.
Hobbs is so dangerously close to the end zone again that they're pinned so far back. It definitely can be dangerous.
Hall checks the wristband, pump fake right, goes right, finds a man out in a soft little spot in the Jal coverage. It'll be complete to number 4 as that goes to Nick Pena. So Pena with the completion, but he's going to be short of the first down. Needed 15, he got 13, and so it'll be 4th down and 2.
And the punt team comes on, so you got to figure that they're going to punt. Although you always have to watch for the fake, of course. And it looked like the good stop was made by Rubio on that, who was just right there immediately to put the hit on as soon as that ball was in the arms of the receiver.
So the Jal deep man going to be back near midfield as he awaits the punt. 4th down and 2. And, there was some movement, but no flags, and a good punt away is Lujan going to field it at the 50, but coughs it up. But fortunately, a man back there to save him, and that would almost the second time that Lujan, usually very sure-handed, almost loses it. Rodriguez is back there. He falls on it and saves him, so the Panthers will have good field position at the Hobbs 49, 1st down and 10. That ball must be a little bit slippery because of some water on the turf.
It may be, and that may account for some of the mishandling by Hobbs as well, some of the low snaps and so forth. But good field position here, and of course Jal leading this one 9-0 with just about 6:40 left to play in this first quarter.
And there was a penalty on the play, and so move them back, and it'll be a 10-yarder, so must have been a hold. So Jal's second penalty of the ball game for 20 yards, but still not terrible field position at their own 41-yard line. 1st down and 10, Panther football. They lead 9-0. With Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle. We'll be introducing you in a few minutes to Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos, your new Panther YouTube and calling crew. So Carillon with it, rolls to the left side, looks to pass, has plenty of time, rolls back right, throws it, has a man, complete across the 50, to the 30, to the 45, to the 40, cutting back to the 30 and hit from behind and absolutely creamed Connor Andre, but Andre a huge catch, and he takes off and goes a long way. Let's see, that's 10, that's 20. That is 32 yards to Andre and move the chains. 1st down, Panthers.
Yeah, and credit where credit's due. I mean, Andre ran the route and was right there, made a terrific catch. But, man, I tell you, Carillon had all the time in the world. That Jal line gave him such protection on that play that pass almost was a couldn't miss.
Panthers from the near hash mark, going to split 2 to the left and 1 to the right. It's Rodriguez by himself to the right. From the pistol formation, it's actually more like a Saturday night special. Usually the pistol's about 3 yards. He's 2 yards behind the line. Hand it off to Lujan. Nope, pulls it out, keeps it himself, and goes up the middle and is met and going to be dropped by number 33, Tristan Davis, after a pickup of 1. So it'll be 2nd down and 9.
And the Hobbs JV line this time sniffing that one out and keying in on him right away. And actually,
Aaron Meredith also on that stop.
They didn't really have to worry about was it Lujan who was going to have the ball or was it Carillon, because they were right there together. So all they had to do was kind of put a cluster wall up in front of them and stop them.
Twins to the left, 1 to the right. In the slot up top is Sandoval. as rolling left is Kettyon. He's looking downfield, has time, throws it underneath, and that one is going to be knocked away at the last moment. A very dangerous pass. Has good closing speed over on the far side of the field by Ronald Matson. It is incomplete, and so now it is 3rd and 9 for the Panthers.
And here they are facing a very important down here. Got to convert, got to continue to move forward. Don't want to have to, punt it away.
Actually, they called it complete, and so it was complete on the far side.
Whoa. Yeah, I did not see that. I thought he stumbled and that lost the ball.
And so Sandoval with a 9-yard gain. So now it's 3rd down and 1. So much more manageable than 3rd and 9.
Oh, you bet.
So the ball right on the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10 as the Panthers get into the Eagle red zone. So 3rd down and 1. Kettyon surveys the defense. They're going to stack everybody up tight. High snap. Alex Xavier handles it. Option pitch near side. Gets it to Lujan. Cuts it back at the 15. Still on his feet to the 10. Gets out of another tackle inside the 10 down to about the 5. Make it the 6-yard line before he is going to be brought down by Alvarado. But it's more than enough for the Jal Panther 1st down. It'll be a pickup of 14 on the option pitch to Lujan. 3 carries, 40 yards for Jacob. And it'll be 1st and goal for your Panthers officially from the 9.
And I think that was Derek Hall, who may have gotten a hand on Lujan, but didn't come near enough, doing a good enough tackle, being able to stop him. Lujan just slipped right out of his hands.
So 1st and goal from the 9 after the 11-yard gain. So 37 yards for Lujan. So 1st and goal for the Panthers from the near hash mark. Twins to the right, 1 to the left. Alex Xavier, good snap, keeps it himself, gets a block, goes right side, cuts it back inside, and goes to inside the 5-yard line before he is ridden down by, I believe that was number 60. That was Vargas again, but it'll be a pickup of 4 officially, and it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Yeah, and 33, Tristan Davis was in on that stop again as well.
4 carries, 21 yards for Kettyon. And so 2nd and goal from the 5. The Jal goal line offense out there, the Hobbs goal line defense out there. Be a battle of the beef. Unless Coach Giles decides to do maybe a little dump out, something into the flat, maybe on the passing game, but that's usually not his style. Alex Xavier keeps it himself, thinks about the pitch. He'll come back in and into the end zone, but we got a flag. This one is coming back. I think we've got a hold. And so it'll wind up being 1st and goal from, or rather 2nd and goal from about the 10 as Jal will walk it out. As the back judge and the white cap discuss things.
And again,
Jal moving back, and it will be holding on the Panthers. So their 3rd penalty for 30 yards. Really, that's about the only thing that hasn't gone the Panthers' way tonight is the penalties. And so, wow, that one happened at the 5, so right at the line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 15. So wipe the touchdown out, and 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line. Twins to the left and 1 to the right. Sandoval in the slot left side. Lujan is the deep back. Kettyon with it, rolls left. Looks downfield, still looks protected. Now he's going to be pressured. Throws it off his back foot, goes to the back of the end zone, and coming out and making the grab. 6 on the board. Touchdown, Panthers. Norbert Cervantes. How did he find the room? I don't know, but it's good for 6 more points and another Panther touchdown.
Talk about threading the needle on that one, and he left himself just enough room to catch it and then fall on it. So that was really awesome time as Kettyon was having to scramble, and try to find somebody, and he did.
Good pressure by Vargas, but Kettyon darted it in there to Cervantes, who got away from the man who was covering him. So now the point after to come. It's off the turf. And so Rodriguez, he's going to throw it. And 2 more on the board as Rodriguez will push it to Ito Arroyo complete. And so a busted point after turns into 2 more points. And the Panthers go up 17-0 with 3:23 remaining in the 1st quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Jal Panther and Hobbs Eagle Football from Noel Mark Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
It's a 59-yard touchdown drive capped off by a 15-yard strike to Nolbert Cervantes. The 2-point conversion is good, and Rodriguez will put a helicopter kick. Franklin fields it at the 12, brings it up to the 15, to the 20, gets a block, cuts it back to the 25, out to the 30, and is met and knocks a couple of guys away, but will get it out to the 35. A good return for Franklin before he is finally going to be brought down. A couple of Panthers out there on that stop, including Yuli Cervantes, number 3. And I believe also getting part of that was Daniel Herrera, number 56. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles, trailing 17-0 to the Jal Panthers. Ball with the nose right at the 35-yard line. She's Dawn Morgan. I'm TJ Miracle. As Hall will bring his squad back out. Send twins to the right, one to the left. Deep back in the backfield is Gonzalez. Hand it off to Gonzalez. He gets a good block. He springs across the 40 to the 45 to the 50 into Panther territory, and he's going to be all the way out to the Panther 48-yard line. So it'll be a 17-yard gain for Gonzalez, and it'll be the first down for the Eagles.
And good job by Connor Andre for being right there. I mean, it looked like he was going to have some open field in front of him, but Connor came in with help from Lujan and Rubio and stopped that, kept it sealed off so that it wasn't a dance into the end zone.
So from officially the 47-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Eagles, their first journey into Panther territory tonight. From the shotgun, throw the quick pass near side, and that one is almost picked off as the intended target was Portillo, but he was continuing on down the sideline. Looked like he was supposed to run just a little out route, but did not turn around. Pretty good coverage over there as Hernando Rubio almost picking that one off, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, and of course, Lujan and Andre were right there as well. So Jal defense doing a really nice job so far as well.
Jal going with man coverage. They've got Lujan back as the safety in a hard count.
Yep, got him.
Now the question will be, did Jal get pulled? I don't think so. And nope, it'll be offsides on the Panthers. Their 4th penalty for 35 yards. So give the Eagles a free 5, and that'll move them up to the 42-yard line inside Panther territory. 2nd down and 5.
And it's so tough to see that when that happens. I think that was Herrera.
I think so, yeah.
Got pulled off.
Good hard count by Hall, though,
Yep.
as they're going to move Gonzalez over to the right shoulder. Hall from the shotgun, bobbles it, has it, steps up in the pocket, wants it all, goes for the end zone and overthrows Portillo, his intended target, and so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Eagles. If he would have just tucked that one and taken off, he would have had 15, 20 yards. I don't know. He got some good blocks that cleared the pocket out and gave him all kinds of lane and sight room, but he also had nothing but green in front of him.
Yeah, but sometimes, I think you get keyed in on what you want, and you're thinking, pass, I got to find somebody, and you just have blinders on in front of you about the possibilities of taking the run. Really good coverage down
from the shotgun.
Lujan.
Hall gets it. Pump fake, comes near side and overthrows his intended target again as that one sails. I believe that is Portillo. So now it'll be 4th down and 5 and down 17-0 here. I've got to think that Coach Robinson is going to go ahead and go for it in Panther territory with 2:24 remaining here in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is the best, penetration that they've had on an offensive drive. So
And they will go for it. 4th down and 5. One receiver left, one right. 2 tight ends into the ball game. Gonzalez is the deep back. Jal with 4 men across the front. Now they're going to show blitz
and too much
flags
movement.
Fly,
Yeah,
and they were going to have false start on the Eagles.
Oh, wow, because it was looking like illegal motion by Jal, but I guess Hobbs blinked first. Hobbs moved first.
So that'll move them back, and now it'll be 4th down and 10. 2nd penalty on the Eagles for 15 yards. 2:24 remaining, first quarter. Jal up 17-0 on the Hobbs JV. So 4th down and 10. Move it back to the 47-yard line. Eagles will continue to go for it. The offense still on the field. Twins to the right, one to the left. Fake the handoff. Hall steps up, is drilled just as he lets it fly. And incomplete. His intended target was Franklin, but Hall got absolutely drilled by Alexavier Carrion.
Jesus Carrion. That was number 55.
It was 55. I saw 22.
Now that was 55 who drilled him, just dropped him right as he let go of it.
So over on downs, it'll be Panther football, first down and 10. They'll have it at their own 47-yard line as the Panthers bend a little bit but do not break. 2:20 remaining in the first quarter. So it'll be out in the northern arm of the Zia. From that arm is pointing north.
Right.
So first and 10 for the Panthers. From their own 47-yard line, ball right in the middle of the field. Twins to the left, one to the right. Carrion is the quarterback. That's Sandoval in the slot up left side, and whistles sound as Coach Robinson sees something he doesn't like, so he's going to take the timeout. 2:20 to go, first quarter. Jal 17, Hobbs JV nothing. This is Panther and Eagle football from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans. Lavelle Insurance, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Out of the Eagle timeout, it is Jal football, first down and 10. Twins to the right and one to the left. 2:20 to go in the first half as a option pitch. Lujan near side into Eagle territory, across the 45, inside the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. Drags Eagles with him. Ball might have popped out as he's going to drag a couple of guys with him. Number 56, Nathan Almanza, with the stop there, but it's still going to be good. So let's see, that would be 3, that would be 13, 14, 15 yards for Lujan and move the chains. First down Panthers, their fourth of the ball game. 52 yards on 4 carries for Lujan. And inside Eagle territory again. Clock moves under 2 minutes remaining from the Eagle 37-yard line. Twins left, one right. Lujan is the deep back. Carrion is the quarterback. Alexavier goes up, surveys what the Hobbs defense is going to give him. Got 3 men across the front, and they're going to do the delayed handoff. Alexavier gets away from one, gets across the 40, or rather the 35, down to about the 33-yard line. So he's going to pick up 4, maybe 5, will depend on the spot. And they'll give him 4, and it'll be a manageable second down and 6.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jiron Meredith of Hobbs, he was just on Carrion right away. So if not for that, he might have eked out another couple of yards.
As Cervantes going to bring the play in from the sideline, we click down towards 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter. Jal leading this one 17-0. And so it'll be second down and 6 for the Panthers. Got to think Coach Giles, being very aggressive, is going to go for the end zone in the next couple of plays. Twins left, one right. It's a late handoff. Alexavier keeps it himself, is hitting the backfield and is still on his feet, but he is going to be dropped on the designed quarterback run.
Yep.
He's actually going to lose a couple of yards on that one.
That was Tristan Davis who got him right away around the middle.
And now they're going to go hurry up, so third down and 7. Carrion throws it, has a man, as that'll be complete across the 25 down to the 24-yard line as he just darts that one out there to Andre.
Yep. Yeah, it was nice. It was he got rid of that ball right away. I've told you earlier in the game that Jal can run that hurry-up offense very effectively. They did it a few times against Tularosa last week, and here they did it again for a first down.
Good for 11 yards. It'll be first and 10 for the Panthers from the 24-yard line. 67 yards through the air for Carrion. He's going to keep it himself, roll around to the right side, and he's going to be run out of bounds. nowhere to run. He might have lost a couple on that one. It'll all depend on where they're going to spot it. Nope, they're going to say he got back to the original line of scrimmage, so no gain for Alex Xavier, and it'll be 2nd down and 10.
But he did run it out of bounds, so it stopped the clock with 11 seconds left before the end of the first quarter.
So you got to think they're probably going to shoot for the end zone on this one.
Right.
They've had a lot of luck with that option pitch to the weak side. We'll see what they're thinking here. Kettyon going to survey the Hobbs defense. Barks it out, gets it, and he has the option look, and he's just going to keep it himself. Gets a block from Lujan, turns it into the 15, to the 10, down to the 5-yard line, inside the 5 before he is knocked out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're going to say he gets down to the 4-yard line. 20-yard gain for Kettyon, and it'll be 1st and goal for about the 5-yard line from the 4 for the Panthers.
And with 2 seconds left on the clock, time to run one more play. You know they're heading for the end zone.
You know they are going to.
It just depends on how they're going to try to get there. Is it going to be a quarterback keeper, going to fake it, going to hand it off to Lujan, going to quick drop back? And you got to think they're going to run it in with, such few. But you never can. You never can tell.
Never 1st and goal from the 5. Kettyon with a 3-receiver set. Walks over to the right side. They're going to go Wildcat. They're going to snap it directly to Lujan. Lujan stiff arms a man in the backfield and is hit and gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that as he is hit as time expired as number 38, Ronald Matson, read that one out. No gain for Lujan, and that will end your first quarter. After a quarter of play, it is the Jal Panthers 17. The Hobbs Eagles JV yet to score, and the Panthers knocking on the door. When we come back, we will introduce you to Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos. This is Panther Football from New Walmark Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of JAL Athletics. Delaware Water Company helps keep our drinking water clean and available by supplying water recycling services for our produced oil-filled water. Delaware Water Company loves being a part of the youth of the community. Their Panthers are hardworking students, and with hard work and dedication, they can accomplish anything. Delaware Water Company encourages you to come out to the games or view it on YouTube or HobbsAmerica.com. Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
Back here at Panther Stadium with Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle, and we are going to turn you over to the new Panther crew as Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos take the mics for 2nd and goal from the 5. Adam, Jackson, it's all yours, gentlemen.
Hello, football fans. My name is Adam Juarez, and I will be taking over for the Panther Stadium football and all sports.
Looks a really good night. My name is Jackson Ramos. How y'all doing?
Looks like Alex Xavier Kettyon takes a snap. Looks like he's about 1 yard. Touchdown! I thought it was going to be about 1 yard short.
I was just putting on the headset. I didn't really see.
Looks like you're going to have Isaiah Rodriguez going for the extra point attempt. And it is good.
Perfect.
And we're going to hit y'all with a little commercial break.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers. For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street, The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers!
And we are back. You got the Jal Panthers lining up for the kickoff. It looks like it's going to be Isaiah Rodriguez kicking off. And it's going to be number 4, Nick Pina, to receive the kick.
Number 18, Isaiah Rodriguez to kick off the Panthers.
There's the kickoff. Ooh, number 11 touched it. He picks it up. He's running. He's down at about the 25-yard line.
Knocked down by.
Looked like it was number 83.
Number 2, Connor Andre with the stop for the Panthers. Hobbs begins their first and 10 ball on the 25-yard line.
The Hobbs Eagles are about to take the snap. 1st and 10. It's handed off, and he's hit quickly by number 54, Brandon Houston.
54, Brandon Houston. Loss of 5 on the play.
Looked like he lost about 5 yards. Give it 2nd and 15. You got the Twins on the left and number 9 on the right side. Daniel Juarez.
There's the snap.
The pass went to Daniel Juarez. It's caught
Number 9.
for about
Taken out of bounds by number 18.
for about a 7-8 yard gain.
31-yard line. About an 8-yard pickup for the Eagles.
It's going to be about 3rd and 4 on the Eagles territory.
Third down for Hobbs.
And there's the snap. He throws it quickly to number 9, but it is not caught. Slips right through his hands.
Brings a 4th down.
It's going to be about 4th and 5. Looks like they're bringing on the punting unit. You have number 1, Jacob Lujan, back to receive the punt.
Punting team coming on for the Hobbs JV Eagles.
There's the long snap. It looks about high.
7.
He's going to kick it really fast. And caught by Brandon Houston. Looks like he's going to be down at about the 45-yard line on the Eagles territory. And we'll be back after this short commercial.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
And we are back. Panther office on the field. Twins to the left. You got one on the right. There's a snap. Alex Xavier keeps it for himself for about a 10-yard play. But we got a dirty laundry in the backfield. I would say the Panthers had a pretty good first quarter. They scored 24-0.
Holding called against the Panthers.
Goes against the Panthers.
Holding. It's going to bring them back about 10 yards.
To the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line now for Jal.
It's going to be about 1st and 16. It's a long way to go for the Panthers. Twins to the right, one single on the left. And you got Jacob Lujan right behind Alex Xavier Carrion.
Carry on with the snap.
Carrion keeps it for himself. He's running, he's going.
Carry on keeps the ball on the
And it looks like it's going to be a touchdown.
lot of green in front of him.
He
gets
stopped
swarmed by the
at about the 5-yard line.
Carry on to the 5.
Pretty good run, Jockson. What do you think about that one?
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
And the chain gang's running for a Jal Panther first down.
The spot's going to be at exactly the 5-yard line. It's going to give the Panthers 1st and goal.
First and goal for Jal. Ball sitting at the 5-yard line.
Lobert Cervantes out to call the play. They are huddled up. Here comes the offense. Alex Xavier Carrion and Jacob Lujan in the backfield. I reckon they just try to drive this up the middle for the touchdown.
There's a snap.
Takes the snap.
Gives it to Jacob, and he is swarmed in the backfield.
And nothing there.
Lost at about 2 yards right there. Bring up 2nd and goal for the Panthers. Here comes Isaiah Rodriguez onto the field to call the play for the Panthers.
Second goal, ball on the 6-yard line.
Switched out with number 12, Norbert Cervantes.
And here comes the offense. You're going to have triples to the left this time.
It's a snap.
Lujan with the snap.
Lujan just runs it to the left side, and it's a touchdown for the Jal Panthers. Jacob Lujan for a 6-yard run for a touchdown. I figured they would just punch it up the middle. Number 18's back to attempt the PAT. But you always got to watch out for the fake. There's a snap. Oh, it's a fake. Alex Xavier Carrion throws it to Jacob Lujan. It is not completed. Hit the floor before Jacob Lujan could get it in his hands.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
We are back. Your score, Jal Panthers 30, the Hobbs Eagles 0. With 8 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Isaiah Rodriguez back to kick the ball off to the Eagles. have what looks to be number 88 and number 4 in the backfield to receive the kick.
Number 18, Isaiah Rodriguez to kick off the
And here goes the kick.
It's in the air.
And the kick is up and fielded at the 20-yard line by the JV Hobbs Eagles.
It was about a
Number 11.
15-yard return, taken down at the 35-yard line to start the Hobbs Eagles offense. And here comes your Panther defense out on the field. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Hobbs JV begins on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Reading the play. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble
By the quarterback.
trying to drive the defense offside.
See what's going on. Yellow flag.
Looks like maybe a delay of game on the Hobbs Eagles. Oh, false start.
We have false start called against the Hobbs Eagles.
It's going to bring them 5 yards back. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Hobbs Eagles.
Ball sitting at the 30-yard line now, 1st and 15.
It's going to be a little bit of ways to go for the Hobbs Eagles.
Number 15, Denton Lee in for the Eagles at quarterback.
There's a snap, and it's going to be a run up the middle, but stopped by Jesus Carry On for a loss of about 4.
And number 11, Ito Arroyo.
And number 11, Ito Arroyo with that stop.
Looks like Ito Arroyo's a little shaken up with his elbow. He's holding it pretty heavily. It's going to be 2nd and 17 for the Eagles. A little bit of ways to go.
Ito Arroyo was switched out with number 60, Trent Butts.
Another hard count by the
His
quarterback.
elbow probably was hit pretty hard.
Looks like they're calling another play. Looks like they got a player in motion. There's a snap. Number 15 back to throw, and he is stopped before he can even throw the ball.
Broken up by number 55. Jesus Carry On with that stop.
Looks like the offensive line didn't hold up too good right there.
And we have
Jesus Carry On got in there pretty fast, and you have an injured player on the field for the Hobbs Eagles.
It is. He's still on the floor. Is he okay?
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And we are back. Looks like they're taking number 2 off the field, who was the injured player, Ricky Gonzalez. And here comes the Panther defense out on the field.
Also, the Booster Club is selling Panther flags for $35 and $35, and See America to get one of those Panther flags.
Looks like you have Yuli Cervantes, your defensive end. Trent Butts. Jesus Carry On. And Alex Xavier Carry On your defensive line.
Third down for the Eagles.
There's a snap. They're rushing.
Passes it to
Pass is incomplete. I believe he was trying to get it to number 11 there.
probably number 20 because it went over his head.
Yeah.
Number 19, Damien Baez, again on the stop for the Panthers.
Here comes number 35 coming in to call the play for the Hobbs Eagles. Looks like they're going to punt here in 4th and 17. You have Jacob Lujan back to receive the punt. And there's the snap, and the punt is up. Jacob Lujan catches it at about the 45, and he's swamped really fast at about the 48-yard line.
48. No, 48, my bad.
Oh.
Ball sitting on the 48-yard line for a Jal Panther.
It's going to be a first down for the Panthers. The ball is going to be spotted at exactly the 48. Your score is 30-0 with 7 minutes and 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The Hobbs Eagles are having a really hard time getting their passing game going tonight. They had a couple of good runs. And here comes the offense. Look like you got Jacob Lujan to receive the snap. He takes it. He's rolling to the right. He's going to throw it, intended for number 11, and it is incomplete. He had overthrown him. Looks like everybody else was covered. Ethan Arroyo just barely slipped away from his defender, but it was overthrown.
I'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
It's going to be 2nd and 10, spotted on the 48-yard line. Twins on the left, and you got Ethan Arroyo on the right.
There's a snap. Passes it to
And it is
Lujan,
stopped
number
pretty
1.
fast at the line of scrimmage.
About 1 yard on that play.
Barely moved up.
It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Panthers. They're having a really rough time getting that running game going right now.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Maybe you'll see a pass here. Same formation. Twins on the right. You got Alexavier Carrion as quarterback and Jacob Lujan right behind him. Shotgun formation. Snap. He runs it up the middle.
Number 22.
Looks like he's going. He's going. And he gets about a 17-yard run right there by Alexavier Carrion.
Little past the 35-yard line.
It's going to be a Jal Panther first down on about the 39-yard line. 34-yard line, my bad.
Ball on the 34-yard line for a Jal Panther. First down.
Here the Panthers come again. You might see the same play here.
There's the snap.
Oh, snap was low. Carrion was hit in the backfield for a loss about 5 yards.
Back to the 40-yard line.
Able to hang on to the ball. Loss of about 5
Panther line didn't hold up right there. The Eagles rushed right through. Looked like the snap was a little low.
Here we go
We
again.
did see a little bit of rain, so maybe it was the ball that was just slick.
Go for Jal.
Ready to snap the ball, and it's
There
snapped.
it is.
Looks like a
Passes
read
it
option
down
to
to-
Jacob Lujan for a run about. He's still going. He's still going. He's going. He had a really good block by number 12, Nober
right
Cervantes,
on him.
and he's down right at the 5-yard line.
Yard line for a good pickup.
It was probably about maybe 30-yard pickup.
Pickup for Jacob Lujan. And we're making the chain gang move a lot tonight. That is a
It was a really good block by number 12, Nova Cervantes. And a really good read by the quarterback, Xavier Carrion. It's going to give a 1st and goal for the Panthers on their Eagles 5-yard line.
1st and goal for Joe.
Looks like Jesus Carrion is going to be your snapper.
There's a snap.
There's a snap. He hands it off to Jacob Lujan, but it's stopped immediately at about the 3-yard line.
By number 50 once again.
Taken down after about a 2-yard gain.
Jackson Rollins.
2nd and goal.
Here comes number 12 back on the field, substituting for number 18 to come call the play in. Here comes the Panther offense coming out of the huddle. Looks like you got Norbert Cervantes on the left. Ito Arroyo on the left. And Ethan Sandoval on the left.
There's a snap.
There's a snap. It's going to be a read option to Jacob Lujan for a touchdown for the Panthers.
And he finds it for a Jal Panther touchdown.
There go the Cannons.
It's now Jal 36 at exactly 3:39 and the Hobbs at 0.
Yeah, you got about 3:39 left in your 2nd quarter.
Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of JAL Athletics. Delaware Water Company helps keep our drinking water clean and available by supplying water recycling services for our produced oil-filled water. Delaware Water Company loves being a part of the youth of the community. Their Panthers are hardworking students, and with hard work and dedication, they can accomplish anything. Delaware Water Company encourages you to come out to the games or view it on YouTube or HobbsAmerica.com. Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
While we were away, you had Isaiah Rodriguez kicking the extra point, and it was good. So now your score is 37-0 in favor of the JAL Panthers.
Left in the 2nd. Hobbs JV 0.
And your kicking team is coming out for the JAL Panthers right now. You're going to have number 18, Isaiah Rodriguez, to kick the ball once again.
Kicker.
And they're setting the ball right now. Isaiah has taken his steps back.
Rodriguez ready.
There he goes.
And there's the kick. Looks like it's...
Number...
Oh, it's fumbled! And it looks like the Eagles have recovered by number 21, Deshaun Franklin.
On the stop. And we have Hobbs Eagle shaken up a little bit.
And here comes your Hobbs Eagles offense and your JAL Panther defense. Here comes number 34 calling in the play. Quarterback's reporting to the lineman.
1st and 10, ball on the 32-yard line when the Hobbs Eagles take over.
And the
There's
ball
the
is
snap.
snapped to number 15, Hands
Passes
off
it
to number 2,
two
and he is swaddled up in the
by
backfield.
number 7, Ethan Sandoval.
Ethan Sandoval got in there pretty fast.
Push through.
Almost like he just found a gap and just went right through.
Number 60, Trent Butt's doing a good job on the line there for the Panthers.
And here comes the snap.
There's a snap. Passes it along to
Passes it
number
to
9.
number 9 for a catch.
And number 18,
about,
Isaiah Rodriguez, stops him once again.
On the catch was Daniel Juarez for about a 7-yard pass. He was stopped immediately by Isaiah Rodriguez.
At the 35-yard.
Yep, looks about like the 35-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. I see another pass coming right here.
There's a snap.
Ooh, or they're going to run it.
Runs
Hand it
through
off to
and
number
stops
2.
by number 2, Connor, and 54, Brandon Houston.
Looks like the carry was number 2, Ricky Gonzalez, for about maybe about a 4-yard return.
The clock is running. There's 37 points, and it keeps going at 1 minute exactly.
It's going to be 4th and 5 for the Eagles.
Timeout
Hobbs Eagles, and they call their second timeout.
by the Eagles.
In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
And we are back, and here comes the Hobbs Eagles coming onto the field for 4th and 5. Panther defense is coming out. Looks like it's going to be a punt. You have Jacob Lujan in the backfield.
And they will be punting in the backfield for the Jal Panthers, number 1, Jacob Lujan.
And there's a long snap. It looks like it hit the floor again. Still got it off right in time. And there goes
Number
Jacob
1.
Lujan to the middle. He's running. He's still going. Looks like he's still up.
There you go.
He's going, and it looks like he's down at about the
Tripped by number 7.
47-yard line. Looks like he got shooken up a little bit there. He's holding the stomach. That's not good. Here comes the Panther offense onto the field. Looks like you have Jesus Carrion snapping the ball. Nober Cervantes coming in to call the play.
First down.
There's a snap. Number 22 passes it. And
Timeout by the Panthers.
Called by the Jal Panthers.
And we'll be back after this short commercial.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
And we are back.
10
Looks like-
seconds on the clock.
Looks like the Hobbs defense already took the field, and here come the Panthers. You got 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Probably the last play they run. And then it'll take us right into halftime.
First down for the
There we go.
Panthers.
There's a
And he just nails it to take us into halftime. Thank you for listening to The Half with Adam
And Jackson Ramos.
and we will be back.
Okay.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers! For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go,
When
Jal
you want an
Panthers.
old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Welcome back to the Jal Panthers and the Hobbs Eagles here on the Jal Sports YouTube, the Hobbs Sports YouTube, and HobbsAmerica.com. With Don Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle. We are also joined by Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos. We'll get to know Adam and Jackson here in just a few minutes. Let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers in the first half of this one. We will start with the visiting Hobbs Eagles JV. They have had a rough go of it downs and no interceptions. Benton Lee came on in relief of Derek Hall in the second quarter. It hasn't been much more on the ground either for the Eagles. Right now, Ricky Gonzalez is the leading rusher, 6 carries for 7 yards. Orozco with a 24-yard loss. I hate to have to put those in there because there was a snap over his head. It wound up being a safety, but it goes in the books as a sack. Hall, 1 carry. He was sacked for -5 yards. So you add it all up, 31 through the air and -26 on the ground. 5 total yards for the Hobbs Eagles in the first half. They were penalized 3 times for 20 yards and no score yet in the ball game. On the other side of the coin for your Jal Panthers, Alexavier Carrion goes 4 of 5 in the first half for 67 yards and a touchdown. Jacob Lujan also attempted a pass, so the quarterbacks combined 4 of 5, 67 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. That touchdown, a 15-yarder to Nolbert Cervantes. Favorite target, though, has been Connor Andre. 2 catches for 43 yards for Connor. On the ground, Jacob Lujan leads the way, 11 carries, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Alexavier Carrion had actually cracked the century mark on his 11th carry, but then he got sacked by the Hobbs defense, so 11 carries, 94 yards, and was sacked once. You had a 2-point conversion made by Ito Arroyo on a pass from Rodriguez, and you had a 60-yard kickoff return for Jacob Lujan. So total for your Panthers, 67 through the air, 201 on the ground, 268 total. About the only thing Coach Giles not going to be terribly happy about. He was whistled 5 times for 45 yards in the first half. The Panthers was 17 in the first, 20 in the second. That's how they get to their 37 on the board, Dawn Morgan.
Yeah, the only thing about that is, luckily, Jal's penalties that they incurred were not as costly to them as Hobbs' mistakes and penalties. And Jal was able to take some gifts, a couple of early gifts in that first quarter, and really turn those to their advantage and go ahead and make some scores off of those, the safety being the first example of that. But you know, we talked before the game what Jal needed to do when they came out was play their game and try to dominate, and they have. They've dominated possession of the football, probably more time if you added it up on the clock. They've had more possession. They've run more yardage. They've gotten more yardage through the air. So really, they're dominating. They're beating Hobbs in just about every positive statistic in that first half, and they managed to get up more than 35 points ahead of Hobbs in that second quarter, and about 2/3 of that second quarter, they were in running clock, which really makes that second quarter zip by. And here we are, 37-0. They have kept Hobbs off the board completely.
Well, they certainly have 9 first downs for the Panthers in the first half, opposed to just 1 for the Hobbs JV. So really, Jal is, coming out, and they have put on a dominating performance thus far in the ball game. So our score at halftime, 37-0. The Panthers in the lead. Of course, maybe a little tougher test next week as the Dexter Demons, as Adam and Jackson will be heading to Dexter for the big game next week against the Demons, a bigger school and, a regional rival. And we'll talk more about that in the post-game show. But let's go ahead and take another quick timeout. Come back and, let's get to know Adam and Jackson a little bit more. We'll do that when we return. This is your Panther Halftime Show from Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans. Lavelle Insurance, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of JAL Athletics. Delaware Water Company helps keep our drinking water clean and available by supplying water recycling services for our produced oil-filled water. Delaware Water Company loves being a part of the youth of the community. Their Panthers are hardworking students, and with hard work and dedication, they can accomplish anything. Delaware Water Company encourages you to come out to the games or view it on YouTube or hobbsamerica.com. Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
And welcome back to your Jal Panther Hobbs Eagle halftime show. From here at Panther Stadium, it has been all Jal so far in this one. They lead 37-0. With Don Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle. We're also joined by Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos. They are going to be taking over as our new Jal Panther crew, both students here in Jal. And so we're going to put them a little bit on the spot here, Don Morgan. So let's start with you, Adam. So, Adam, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you? What grade are you in? And why in the world did you agree to come do this?
Well, my name's Adam. I'm a sophomore, and I just agreed to do this just because it's new things to try, and yeah.
It's actually a lot of fun, trust me.
It really is, and I was really excited to join y'all. Just a little bit nervous.
Well, there's nothing to be nervous about. So, sophomore here at Jal, and you're helping us out with this. What else do you do here at the school?
I just play a couple sports, just baseball and basketball, and I'm a school class president.
So, yeah, the class president. No, and he just plays basketball, and he just plays baseball. So,
and
yeah,
now
just do that. Plus going to school all the time, too. Yeah, gee, no. You got plenty of time to do all this. So, what are you looking forward to about the Panthers football season before I know you have to start getting ready for basketball, but what are you thinking so far, 2.5 games in to the football season, and how do you think the Panthers are going to continue?
I really like the way our team is looking right now, and I think we end the season off with the state championship.
I think that is a distinct possibility, and, we'll see hopefully in about 12 weeks what's going on there. So, Don, we want to bring Jackson into it here. We're
definitely, and congratulations, Adam, doing the play-by-play there on that second quarter. So nice job stepping in and running the camera, and in the color commentary position is Jackson. Jackson, tell us, what grade you're in and what your kind of background is, and what you're looking forward to most about being the color guy and the camera guy here.
It was pretty fun. I'm a junior. Just trying out new things. It's really fun. I want to talk more. I'm not really much of a talking person, but I got to start learning.
Yeah.
This is a really good opportunity to start doing that.
Yeah.
Seems really fun. I'll try it.
It is fun. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's more work behind the scenes than people realize, right? Yes. Because you gotta. There's a whole aspect of getting to the games, getting the equipment, getting it on technically, keeping it on, and then of course the fun part really is the talking. But have you played football before?
No, I haven't. I'm planning, since it's my junior year, I want to do at least most of the sports I could, and my senior year at least join football.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to go for.
But you definitely sound like somebody who's grown up watching football and watching the game. Who's, who do you admire the most or follow the most?
I don't really have a favorite.
Not a favorite? All right, that's okay. And, so far, what do you think the dynamic here is between you and Adam? Were you guys friends before this happened? You guys know each other?
Yes.
Yeah?
We've known each other for quite a while. Probably 3 years. We met around in a sport, I think it was basketball.
Okay.
Playing basketball together.
Good. Well, so far it looks like and sounds like a pretty good working partnership here, you guys. So congratulations on getting your feet wet. And we'll let you, right after the end of the halftime, you guys are going to go ahead and get us into that third quarter and do that third quarter. And I don't know, the way it's looking, do you think Jal's going to manage to get 50 points on the board and maybe game over before the actual time's over? What do you think, Adam?
I think we'll end it about maybe third quarter with about maybe a minute left.
Okay.
Same here. Probably.
All right. Well, good job, both of you. So thanks for stepping in and
thank you so much.
Up to be our new broadcast crew down here for Jal. And tomorrow you're doing volleyball. What do you think about that, Jackson?
I would like to play volleyball myself too, but no boys team, sadly.
That's all right. Not here anyway. But that'll be exciting tomorrow. Adam, you ready for some volleyball?
I love watching the sport of volleyball and playing it, so I think I will do pretty good at the volleyball aspect.
All right, we've got 3 volleyball matches to call tomorrow in that tournament. So we'll be back with the teams are getting ready to run back out on the field. Well, it looks like Hobbs is out there and is warming up. Jal getting ready to get through and run through the big Panther tunnel again and back on the field. So we'll take another break and be back to get the third quarter underway here with Jal Panther football against Hobbs JV on JalSportsYouTube.com and HobbsAmerica.com.
Mayor Matt White and the employees of the City of Jal are proud of their Jal Panthers. They know with determination and hard work, anything is possible. Way to go, Jal Panthers. For information on the City of Jal, call 395-3340. That's 395-3340. The City of Jal, 309 South Main Street. The City of Jal is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Way to go, Jal Panthers.
When you want an old-fashioned meal that hits the spot every time, you have to try Nana's Cafe in Jal. Nana's Cafe is known for their delicious home-cooked meals. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll never be disappointed. Call 395-2132. That's 395-2132. Nana's Cafe, 301 South Main Street in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community and Jal athletics. Everyone from Nana's Cafe is cheering you on all the way. Jal Panthers.
And welcome back to your Jal Panther and Hobbs Eagle halftime show with Dawn Morgan. I'm TJ Miracle. We'll get you back with Adam and Jockson here in just a couple of minutes. Other football going on tonight for Lee County as the Eunice Cardinals traveling over to Ropes tonight, Ropesville, to take on Ropes. And that game was actually called in the third quarter. Apparently there was an electrical fire at the Ropesville Stadium, and so they called that one in the third quarter. Eunice will get the victory, 33-12. Is that one called due to an electrical fire? I'm not sure. I have now. They say you do this long enough, you see it all. But I've been stuck on the roof during a tornado. I haven't been able to leave the stadium because of a flood. I've been hailed on. I have never had a fire. So Jimmy Jones and his crew in Eunice getting a first with that one. So when we come back, it'll be back in the hands of Adam and Jockson for the third quarter. It's Jal 37, Hobbs nothing. This is Jal Panther and Hobbs Eagle football from New Hallmark Digital, One Radio Square Sports.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Alrighty, me and Jockson are back. Let's talk about the season a little bit, Jockson. Who do you think is going to be our biggest competitor?
It's always been Eunice, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Eunice will be our hardest matchup. But I believe Jal can do it and put it away.
They've gotten better, way better.
Yes, we have. Although Eunice has beat us in the state championship last year, so we'll see how that goes.
They're going to come back.
And I believe Hobbs will have the ball to start the second half. Here comes their receiving team. Looks like you have Isaiah Rodriguez back to kick the ball away. He is setting it up on his tee. It looks like you have number 88 back in the backfield and number 4.
Number 18, Isaiah Rodriguez to kick off for the Panthers.
And here he comes to kick the ball away. And there's the kick. Looks like a little squib to number 1. Number 1's running and he's going. Looks like he's still going. It looks like he is stopped by number 7, Ethan Sandoval. And they will be in Panther territory for a 1st and 10 for the Hobbs Eagles.
Number 7, Ethan Sandoval stopping the runner.
Here comes the Jal Panther defense and the Hobbs Eagle offense. There goes the crew chain moving.
First and 10 for Hobbs, ball on the 43-yard
It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Hobbs Eagles on about Jal's 43-yard line in the third quarter. And here comes the snap. He's going to throw it right away.
Passes down.
I could not see the number from here, Jackson. Could you?
Nope. Red flag.
I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, and offsides. Oh, false start against the Eagles. Still gonna be. It's gonna be 1st and 15 for the Hobbs Eagles.
Move back to the 48-yard line.
Yes, sir. That's what it looks like from here. Looks like you have Jacob Lujan as your safety in the backfield. And you have number 6 as your quarterback, not number 15. There's a snap. He throws a long bomb.
Catches
and it's
it.
caught at about the 13-yard line. I can't quite see the number from here, but I believe it is number 20, A.J. Portillo.
Looks like about a 35-yard completed pass for the Eagles.
Looks like about 35 yards completion. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Eagles here in Jal's territory. They're knocking on the door right now. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble calling the play back there. In the plays in. And here comes the snap. Put number 4 in motion.
There's a snap.
There's a snap. Number 6 hands it off, and he is swallowed up
Number 11 was stopped.
by numbers 7. I believe that's Ethan Sandoval.
Number 11, Rar Garza.
Spot on the ball right now. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 11 on Jal's 15-yard line. Got a little bit of way to go, but they're knocking on the door. Having a little bit of trouble calling the play again. There's a snap.
6 passes it.
6 passes it to number 82. Looks like it's going to be about a couple-yard completion.
Stopped by 18 and 19. Isaiah Rodriguez and Damian Baeza.
The ball was caught by number 82. Austin.
Got the score of 37. Jal at exactly 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Hobbs 0.
Looks like they're lining up on the right hash marks. Looks like he's going to throw again. And it was way overthrown.
Passing it to number 20, A.J. Portillo.
That was way overthrown, Jackson.
Yep. Thrown out of bounds.
Looks like the coverage was number 1. Jacob Lujan. That was great coverage by Jacob Lujan. They're lining up on the right side hash marks. They're going to have twins to the left. Here comes the snap.
Snap.
Looks like he's going to throw again to number 82. Oh, it's barely missed. No completion. Looks like the stop was number 18, Isaiah Rodriguez, with the good coverage. And Panthers stop him on 4th down. So Jal Panthers are going to have the 1st down on their own 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
Still going with the same score. It's now 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's going to be 1st down and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Here comes the Panthers offense for the snap. Looks like you have number 5 in the backfield for Hobbs. Alex Xavier's taking the snap. Hand it off. Oh, he's going to keep it. And he's going. And it looks like he is pushed out of bounds around the 12-yard line. I didn't quite see who pushed him out of bounds.
13, probably.
Looked like it was number 13. Now the ball is going to be on the 12-yard line for the Panthers. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Number 18 coming in to call the play for the Panthers. Twins to the left again. Looks like you have Ito Arroyo and Ethan Sandoval. You have number 22 in your backfield. He snaps it. Kept by Carry On. Looks like there's a yellow piece of laundry on the floor.
22.
And here he goes. This could be coming back. It looks like it's
out of
down at
bounds.
around.
The 37-yard line.
That's what it looks like. It might be coming back, though. I believe it is. Holding on the Panthers. Bringing all the way back. Looks like they're going to be about the 2-yard line now. Deep in their own territory. It's going to be 2nd and 19 now. 2nd and 19 for the Panthers.
Still the same score, counting down 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
Ball on the 6-yard line now for the Panthers, 2nd and 15.
And here go the Panthers. About to snap the ball. Here the snap comes. It's snapped. It is handed off. It is kept by Xavier Carrion. There's another piece of laundry on the floor.
Couldn't see who he was pushed down by.
Neither could I, but it looks like it was about a 5-yard run, but it could be coming back with the flag on the field. Let's see the call. It's going to be holding on the Panthers once again. It's going to come back to the 1-yard line. That's got to be heartbreaking. 2 consecutive holding calls on the Panthers.
Stops right there. It looks like it's going to be the 5-yard line.
Maybe the Hobbs Eagles are coming in a little quick. You have Twins to the right. Looks like it's going to be Ito Arroyo on the left. Here comes the snap. It's going to be 2nd and 16.
There's a snap.
Looks like Carry On keeps it again. And he is stopped immediately, but it looks like there was another flag on the field.
35 and 58.
It's going to be holding on the offense again. The Panthers cannot catch a break right now. 3 consecutive holding calls. Looks like Jesus Carrion's a little frustrated out there. So is the coach, Giles. Looks like there's a bit of argument between the ref and the coach.
Back to the 4-yard line this time.
Coach does not agree with the call. Looks like the ref is telling the Panthers to calm down. A little bit of drama on the football field. It's going to be 2nd and 16 again after that holding call. Ball's going to be on your 4-yard line. And the snap. Now he's passing it to number 11. Looks like he's going to be overthrown. Went about 4 yards ahead of him.
Going towards number 11, Ito Arroyo.
Xavier Carrion had a lot of time to throw that ball. Ito Arroyo just blew past number 16. Looks like they're going to switch number 5 and 16. You have number 38 as your safety. That is Ronald Madsen. It's going to be 3rd and 16 for the Panthers in their own territory. Ball on the 4-yard line with 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Looks like the Panthers call a timeout. Must have been miscommunication there.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
And me and Jackson Ramos are back. Looks like the refs are discussing a little something out there.
We're still at 37 for Jal, 2 minutes and 20 seconds with Hobbs at 0.
Here comes your Panther offense coming onto the field. They're going to be on the 4-yard line. 3rd down and 16 for the Panthers. Deep
How long
in their
have
own
they been
territory.
on the 4-yard line?
Been on there for a lot of plays, Jackson. Maybe we get out right here.
Hopefully. Snap.
Looks like it's going to be a snap to Jacob Lujan.
Passes it to number
and
22.
Running carry on, but there's another flag
Out of
on
bounds
the field.
on the 14-yard line.
Let's see if it's going to be holding on the Panthers for the 4th time.
5th, I think.
5th? Let's see what it is. It is going to be taking a while calling this play. Maybe they're discussing it. Looks like Carry-On's a little frustrated again. We're stopping the clock. Looks like he's going to come talk to Coach Giles.
Getting a little
Looks like-
frustrated, huh?
Yes, looks like Coach Giles is a little frustrated. And so is the Panther offense. Getting a little frustrated with all the
Always
flags they're
staying
getting
at the
on them.
4-yard line, going back and forth.
We've had 5 consecutive flags, all holding. Panther offense is getting real frustrated. Let's hope it don't mess up their game plan.
Oh, they switch out number 18 and 12, Isaiah Rodriguez and Nobert Cervantes.
I don't know what's
Isaiah
going
on
on
the
right
field.
now. It looks like this must be miscommunication. Because it looks like the Panthers are coming forward instead of backward. I think the refs are confused a little bit.
Defensive
It was
hold
defensive holding.
on Hobbs. They went up
Panthers-
to the 15-yard line.
The Panthers were getting a little bit frustrated, thinking it was on them again. Looks like they're going to have about 4 yards to go.
Here we go.
And here's the snap.
Snap.
They're punting it away. Caught by number 20 in the
Ooh.
backfield. He's taken out fast by
By number
number 1, Jacob
20, AJ
Lujan.
Portillo, exactly at the 50-yard line.
Looks like the Hobbs Eagles offense is coming on the field. They will have the ball with 1 minute and 57 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. That was a lot of holding calls called against the Panthers there.
Yeah.
And the Hobbs Eagles got that last one. That kind of confused me. Because it looked like the ref went over there to talk to Coach Giles about the
Yeah.
flag. Looks like the Hobbs Eagles are calling in their play. You have number 6's quarterback taking the snap. Jacob Lujan is still your safety.
There's a
And
snap.
there's a snap. Handed off
To
to number
number
2.
two.
He has a lot of room, and he's still going.
He's going
And he's finally bringing down by Jacob Lujan. That was about a
at the
30-yard carry.
25-yard line, stopped.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hobbs Eagles. Only the second one of the night.
1 minute left on the clock.
Maybe they get their running game going here. That was really good blocking by the O-line. And here's the snap once again. Oh, looks like they're calling another play.
snap.
Here's a snap. Oh, there's a
Throws
flag
it.
on the play.
Ooh.
That was on the Hobbs Eagles. It's going to be false start on the Hobbs Eagles, moving 5 yards back. It's going to be 1st and 15 for the Hobbs Eagles.
Down to the 31-yard line.
So now it's been 2 consecutive flags on the Hobbs Eagles now.
Time's at 4 seconds, still running now. Looks like it's the last play.
Time goes out.
There it is.
Third quarter is over, 37-0 in favor of the Jal Panthers. This is Adam and Jackson, and we will be back for the 4th quarter.
In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
It's going to be timeout for the Panthers.
Timeout for the Panthers.
We are back for the 4th quarter. We left off on that penalty by the Eagles, bringing them 5 yards back for 1st and 15. The ball is going to be on the 30-yard line. Jal Panthers 30-yard line. And here comes the Eagle offense on the field. And the Panther defense. Jal Panthers are looking like a pretty good squad out there. They're 2-0. Mercer rolling both teams.
Introduce our Jal High School varsity cheerleaders. Senior McKenna Myers.
There's a snap.
And
There's a
they're
snap
getting
coming
ready
for
for
the
snap.
Hobbs.
Motion, number 4 in motion for the Hobbs Eagles.
Snap.
Looks like they're going to
6
drop it off
passes
really
it
quick to number 1. It's going to
Number
get them
1
back.
pushed out of bounds by number 2 and number 10.
It's going to be about a 5-yard completion.
Connor Andre and Fernando Rubio.
The ball was caught by number 1, Isaiah Rodriguez,
Junior Marina Ruiz.
with a pretty good throw from the quarterback,
Montez.
Derek Hall.
And sophomore Odalise Mendoza.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 on the Jal Panthers 25-yard line.
Cheerleaders are sponsored by Lori Samaniego, assisted by Caitlin Shamlis.
Looks like you're going to have doubles on both sides. Looks like they're having a little bit of trouble calling the play, though. Here he comes, getting in the shotgun position. Putting number 4 in motion once again. Maybe the ball's going to go back to number 1.
There's a snap.
And it's going
6
right back
passes
to
it to
number
number
1,
1.
but it goes right through his hands. It was dropped by number 1, went right through his hands. Isaiah Rodriguez. That was pretty
That's
good
the
coverage by number
second
2,
time.
Connor Andre. And number 10, Fernando Rubio. Looks like every time that number 4 goes in motion, they go to number 1.
And both Connor and Fernando doing a really good job on defending.
You're going to have doubles on both sides again. Putting number 4 in motion once again. I reckon they're going to go to number 1. He's going to get sacked.
Oh.
in the backfield, about a 5-yard loss on the
By
play.
22, Alex Xavier, carry on.
But there is going to be a yellow flag of laundry on the floor. Holding against Eagles, so it's going to bring them 10 yards back. Yep. The Jal Panthers declined the penalty, the holding penalty on the Eagles. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 12. And he's putting number 4 in motion again.
Snap.
They're going to number 1 once again. He catches it this time for about a 5-yard gain.
And number 10,
But
Fernando Rubio, was right behind him.
still not enough to get a first down, so it's going to go right back to the Jal Panthers on their own 25-yard line. Here comes the Panther offense and the Hobbs Eagle defense.
And here come the Panthers with the Jal Panther first.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jal Panthers.
Time still counting down. 37 Jal, 0 Hobbs, 9:30.
It is a running clock. Ref's taking a little bit longer.
First and 10, ball.
And Alex Xavier carrying on, gets ready from the snap. And the ball snapped. Looks like it's going to be a read option again, but this time Alex Xavier carrying on keeps it. And he goes for about a 5-yard rush.
To the 32-yard line. 33.
That was a pretty good carry. Alex Xavier Carrion has about 103 yards rushing tonight. Here he goes again, a shotgun formation. And here comes the snap. It's going to be 2nd and 3 for the Panthers.
Passes it to number 1. Pushes through, and then number 61, Zakai Awad.
So it's going to be a first down for the Jal Panthers, spotted about maybe the 42-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers once again.
And that's good for a Jal Panther first down.
Jacob Lujan has rushed for 104 yards tonight.
Running clock, 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
Scores 31-0, still in the favor of the Jal Panthers.
37.
Jal lines up, first and 10, ball at the 42-yard line. There's
The ball snapped, handed off to number 1, Jacob Lujan. He couldn't
Tried
find
to
a
push
hole, and
through.
so
Oh.
he went back to the right. And he's still going.
Made it to
Looks
the
like he's
50.
going to have a first down for the Jal Panthers at about the 48-yard line.
right at the first down marker. We'll see what they say. And that's
It
what
is a
they
first
say,
down.
that it is a Jal Panther
It was really, really close.
down.
Yeah, he was swerving.
But the Jal Panthers do come away with the first down. It's a pretty good night of football tonight. Looks like Alex Xavier Carrion had to go all the way to the sideline to get the play. And here they come. Looks like the defense is shifting for the Eagles. They only have 4 on the line. They're really spread apart.
There's a snap.
There it goes, rush.
To fake.
It's going
pass
to the left
one,
for Xavier
goes to 22.
Carrion, and he's going.
And he's still on his feet.
Makes it
He's
to the
still going,
30-yard
so he is
line.
finally-
Pushed out of
And
bounds.
he gets past the 30
It's going to be about a
27.
30-yard rush for Carrion. So it's going to be 1st and 10 once again for the Panthers.
And here we go.
The ball's going to be about marked on about
Down.
the 28-yard line is what I'm going to say. Running clock, 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Here comes Nova Cervantes to tell the quarterback to play so he can call it. You have doubles on the right once again for the Jal Panthers. And here comes the snap. He's gonna hand off to Jacob Lujan, and he's going. It's gonna be another first down for the Jal Panthers.
It's gonna be about 14-yard line.
It's gonna be about a 13-yard rush, I'm gonna say. So it's gonna be another 1st and 10 for the Jal Panthers. It's gonna be marked about the 15-yard line.
Right there at the 14-yard line.
Ball sitting on the 14-yard line, and it is a Jal Panther first down.
Well, the Jal Panthers are knocking at the door at the touchdown right now.
Snap.
Getting on with the snap.
He's
Fake
gonna
passes it
keep
to
it,
number 1.
and he's still going. He's up. It's gonna be another first down for your Jal Panthers. We're gonna be marked at about the 3-yard line.
About the 3-yard line for Keon.
It's going to be a 1st and goal now for the Jal Panthers. Looks like Norbert Cervantes coming in once again to call the play. I think they're going to do a read option.
And we are first down at the 3-yard line, and it is good for a Jal Panther first down.
Four minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Running clock.
Taking a little bit of time to snap the ball. But here he goes. He's under the center, and he just runs it right up the middle for a Panther touchdown.
Touchdown!
Score for Jal right now, it's
It's going to be
43.
43-0 in favor of your Jal Panthers.
Exactly on 3 minutes and 46 seconds.
Isaiah Rodriguez is going to come in to kick the PAT. He is setting up.
For the PAT.
The snap is out, and the kick is up. And
And
the kick is good. So that makes your score 44-0 in favor of the Jal Panthers with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And your Hobbs Eagles will have the ball whenever we come back.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
And we are back. We have the Hobbs Eagles back in their receiving formation. And here comes the Jal Panthers to kick the ball away. It's going to be Isaiah Rodriguez.
really good kicker.
Yeah, he is. I think he's only missed about one PAT this whole season, which has only been 2 games in, but
Still pretty good.
he used to play soccer back at his old school. I think that's how he got really, really good at kicking. So then the Jal Panthers found him as their starting kicker. And the kick is up. It was a little squib. Looked like, number 2 touched it. Number 2 grabs it. He's running to the right. He has really good blocking. And he's still going, and he stopped at about the 37-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 for the Eagles.
He was tripped by number 10? Fernando Rubio?
I believe so.
Number 10 tripped him up. Fernando Rubio with the stop for the Panthers.
The ball is going to be spotted at the 37-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for your Hobbs Eagles.
Time's exact 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Running clock.
Looks like now you have number 15 as quarterback. They've been switching quarterbacks on and off. We'll see what he can do.
There's a snap.
He snaps it.
Passes
He
it along
gives it to
to
number 2. And he is swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I could see number 54, Brandon Houston, hugging them down.
It's about a 3-yard loss. Looks like the Hobbs Eagles are still trying to call their play. Hobbs Eagles are a really big team.
Really is.
If you thought Jal was a big team.
No, Chow is not that big of a team. Small town.
Small town, but they hit hard. And here's the snap. Back to number 15. Looks like he's going to hand it off again. And he's swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
And number 7.
I'm going to say that's about a 5-yard loss.
Number 7, Ethan Sandoval and Brandon Houston.
I'm going to get about maybe 3rd and 17 for the Hobbs Eagles. We'll see what they call. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Hobbs Eagles.
Clock's running at 1 minute and 30 seconds. 4th quarter.
3rd down with 13 to go for the Hobbs Eagles.
And the snap is back to number 15.
There's a snap.
He's going to draw back to throw. And it looks like it was almost picked off by number 1, Jacob Lujan. The quarterback overthrew number 20. Fernando Rubio with the really good coverage right there. I believe this is his first year ever playing football.
Fernando. Less than a minute, 55 seconds. Moving down, Jal with a score of 44 and Hobbs 0.
Looks like this is going to be the only team Jal hasn't mercy rolled this season.
There's a snap.
And there's the punt. Jacob Lujan back to return it. And he's going to the right. And he didn't have a block right there. Looks like he's just going to be swallowed up.
Isaiah Rodriguez, Hobbs Eagles.
I thought he was going to have a little bit of room right there. He didn't have much. You got 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's going to be the Jal Panther first down marked on the 35-yard line with 30 seconds left in your ball game. 44-0 in favor of the Jal Panthers. Here comes number 12. The clock is going to start running about now.
25 seconds.
I believe they're just getting in victory formation right here and just nail this ball, end the game. Yep, that is exactly what they're going to do. They're going to nail the ball, and the game is over. We will hand y'all back off to TJ and Don.
In a small town like Jal, New Mexico, it's great to know that families, businesses, co-workers, and kids all take pride in their school and community, just like they do at Fulco Trucking. Owners Rowdy and Bridget are proud of their Jal Panthers, and they wish them great success today and in all future adventures. Fulco Trucking, your source for water hauling and steam washing. Call 575-395-3178. Fulco Trucking, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Kayla and Emmy Lujan from Panther Energy are excited for their Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one-stop shop for backhoes, dump trucks, roustabouts, and welding. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
The Jal Clinic and Dental Clinic wish the Jal Panthers the best of luck as they take on new challenges. Everyone at the Jal Clinic and Jal Dental Clinic will be cheering you on. Jal Clinic professionals are honored to serve the Jal community and all their healthcare needs. The Jal Clinic has lab and x-ray capabilities and now has a dental clinic, a clinic you can rely on. For an appointment, call 395-3400. That's 395-3400. Jal Clinic, 805 West Kansas, another proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans. Lavelle Insurance, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of JAL Athletics. Delaware Water Company helps keep our drinking water clean and available by supplying water recycling services for our produced oil-filled water. Delaware Water Company loves being a part of the youth of the community. Their Panthers are hardworking students, and with hard work and dedication, they can accomplish anything. Delaware Water Company encourages you to come out to the games or view it on YouTube or HobbsAmerica.com. Delaware Water Company is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back to Panther Stadium. Final score tonight, the Jal Panthers improved to 3-0 as they are victorious by a final of 44-0 with Adam Juarez and Jackson Ramos. Don Morgan alongside as well. I'm TJ Miracle. Welcome in to the post-game show. Let's just take a quick look at the final numbers in this one. Hobbs just not really able to get anything going tonight between Derek Hall and Benton Lee. They go a combined 7 of 21 for 78 yards, no touchdowns, and no interceptions. Favorite target tonight, A.J. Portillo. He had one catch for 34 yards. He was the leading receiver. On the ground, tough sledding for the Hobbs Eagles, too. Ricky Gonzalez winds up being the leading rusher, 8 carries for 32 yards. The Panther defense got 3 sacks on the Eagle quarterbacks tonight. So 71 through the air, -9 on the ground, means 69 total yards for the Hobbs Eagles. They got whistled 6 times for 40 yards in the penalty category and only had 3 first downs on the night. Turning the page for the Jal Panthers as Alex Xavier Carrion finishes up the night. Well, Jacob Lujan threw a pass too, so it'll be 4 of 6 for 67 yards, 1 touchdown, and no interceptions. On the ground, 2 century mark breakers tonight, led by Alex Xavier Carrion, 18 carries and 137 yards. He also had 2 touchdowns on the ground. Jacob Lujan with 118 yards on 14 carries. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns. Lujan, though, wins the touchdowns as he had 3 tonight as he had a kickoff return 60 yards for a touchdown after the safety. Leading receiver tonight was Connor Andre, 2 catches, 43 yards. Nolbert Cervantes with the 15-yard touchdown catch. For the Panthers, 255 on the ground, 67 through the air, 322 total in the game. Maybe a few too many penalties. Looks like 8 penalties for 65 yards, and they had that series there where I think they got called for holding 5 consecutive plays, but since they were half the distance to the goal penalties, they were not all that hurtful. So running clock moved pretty quick, Dawn Morgan, there in that fourth quarter, and so the Panthers getting the 44-0 victory.
Yeah, exactly. They started the second half 37-0, and so the clock did run that entire second half. Now, the difference really was Hobbs did make some adjustments at halftime. They came out, and Hobbs was able to slow Jal down a little bit. They made some defensive adjustments, so Jal did not quite have the offensive momentum in the second half as they did in the first half because Hobbs did make some adjustments against them. And but Jal was able to, continue to score. They put another touchdown on the board in that second half, and they were able to do that. Another thing that made a difference in that second half, I noticed Coach Giles also cycled in some of his younger players. He did cycle a player or two in once, he knew his team was up so far ahead and the clock was running. And so that did make a little bit of difference in the fact that Jal slowed down its scoring in that second half and its offense, but still came out way ahead. They dominated the entire game, and congratulations to not only the team, but on our team and their first almost complete game call as they took it from the second quarter through the last of the game. So congratulations,
tonight, guys, and
Adam and Jackson.
Quickly on the post-game show, so nice job. We'll start with you, Adam. So final thoughts on what you saw here tonight, and please tell me you're going to Dexter next week.
I will be going to Dexter next week, and I really liked how our offense and defense looked. We got a lot of yards off that offense. Running game was really strong. Our defense can use some adjustments, but I really like how we're looking.
Well, looking pretty good. That's pretty well said. So, Jackson, your final thoughts on tonight, and please tell me you're going to Dexter too.
Hopefully I go to Dexter. I was looking, looks like the Panthers were getting a little bit mental attacks with the holding back and the penalties that they were getting. Other than that, it looks like they were doing pretty good. Same with the Hobbs, and it was a pretty good game.
It was. Just a few adjustments for the Panthers as they move on and get ready to take on a 3A powerhouse in Dexter next week. From Dexter, Jackson and Adam will be with you on the Jal Sports YouTube channel at about 6:45 or so next Friday night from Dexter. And final thoughts tonight, Dawn?
Yeah, I think Jal will have no trouble hanging on to their number one ranking in statewide 2A after this rout of Hobbs JV. I'm not sure if anybody expected them to be this dominant against Hobbs JV, but with 3-0, it's going to be a good game to be able to call and probably a lot tougher game next week. And let's hope you both can go, because I can tell you, as both TJ can attest and I can attest, trying to do all of this with one person, with now the addition not just audio, but you've got the score bug to run, you've got the audio board to run, you've got the camera to run. It's a lot for one person to handle, but a team that's so enthusiastic and capable as you both are showing, it should be a piece of cake for you guys. And hopefully you'll continue to have fun doing it and just, get better and better as the season goes on, just like the Jal Panthers.
Absolutely, and Jackson and Adam will be covering the Jal Panther Invitational tomorrow, volleyball tournament starting at 8 o'clock, so you can tune into the Panther YouTube channel for that tomorrow. And with that, my friends, we will put a wrap on week 3 from Panther Stadium. The Jal Panthers all over the Hobbs Eagles tonight. Our final 44-0. Jal Panther football tonight was brought to you by the City of Jal, Nana's Cafe, Fulco Trucking, Panther Energy, the Jal Clinic, the Woolworth Community Library, Lavelle Insurance, the Jal Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, and Delaware Water Services. For Dawn Morgan, for Adam Juarez, for Jackson Ramos, I'm TJ Miracle saying so long from Panther Stadium. This has been an exclusive presentation of Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. Good night, everybody.